Welcome to the Anvil Kitchen. My name is Peter and today we're going to be going through some important tips when using Anvil fryers. When first setting up your fryer, make sure that you read your safety and instruction manual to ensure that you're doing things safely. And if you've got a 2 and 3 phase fryer, call in a qualified electrician to cable and set up your fryer for you. On your new fryer, ensure that you remove any protective plastic that may still be on the fryer. And if it is a tabletop fryer, put it on a heat-resistant, fireproof surface. When positioning your new fryer, ensure that you don't place it next to any open grills or any open flames. Keep about 10 to 15 centimeters between it and any other pieces of equipment, and this will help you keep the sides of the fryer and the sides of any other equipment clean. Before you start using your new fryer, you want to do a boil out first to ensure that there's no dust or dirt particles inside the vat. How this is done, you start with some cold water, fill your fryer to the maximum fill line, set your fryer to 90 degrees Celsius and let it boil for 5 minutes. When operating your new fryer, make sure that your vat is dry. For fryers with a drain, make sure that the drain valve is closed. You can now add your oil and then turn on your thermostat to 100 degrees Celsius. Once this light has went off, it means that your fryer has reached temperature. Once it's reached 100 degrees Celsius, you can turn it to the desired temperature that you like. Before using your fryer, mix the oil to make sure that the temperature is equal. Make sure that your fryer is at the right temperature. This will be indicated by the light being off. For this fryer, we're going to be using 250 grams of product. This is 5% of the volume of oil. For example, with a 20-litre fryer, you'd be using 1 kilo of chips per load. Now load your fries. Lift the basket 2 to 3 times to prevent sticking and cook for 3 minutes. Shake the basket for a few seconds over the fryer vat. Once the cooking time has elapsed, hook the basket on the front of the fryer or throw the basket out into a chip dump to allow any additional oil to drain out. Do not bang the basket on the front of the fryer. Do not season the chips before frying and do not season the chips on top of the fryer. Ensure that the fryer is topped up with oil to the fill line and then it recovers to the set point before your next load. This will ensure consistency and minimum oil absorption. Now we're ready to clean the fryer. Step 1, you need to turn off the fryer. Step 2, ensure that you're wearing the correct PPE when you're working with hot oil. What you need to do now is you need to drain the oil out of the drain pan. On floor standing fryers, you can drain your oil to the drain pan. Now you can add clean warm water. Turn your fryer back on to 90 degrees Celsius and allow it to boil for 10 minutes. Now that your water is boiling, you can add your general purpose detergent. And use a brush to remove any visible dirt. Now that your cleaning is done, you can switch off your fryer and it's time to drain your water. With this particular fryer, it's time to disassemble. And with a large fryer, you can just open up your drain valve and drain it to your drain pan. Now that your water is drained out, you can add your oil back in. First, ensure that your fryer is nice and dry, that you've removed any visible oil or dirt, and you can add your oil back in. Here are some additional fryer tips. First thing you want to do is ensure that you do not cross-contaminate meat and vegetarian produce. Ensure that your oil is clean and free of any strong odors. Make sure that you keep your fryer at 100 degrees when not using it. And use a nice fine skim like this just to make sure that you remove any floating debris. To prolong the life of your oil, make sure that you filter it at least once a day. You can do this by using a nice fine conical strainer like this and filter paper. And you also want to test your oil at least once a day. This can be done with a nice oil tester like this or with testing strips. Now I'm going to show you how to correctly light your Anvil tabletop gas fryer. First step, make sure that your gas is on the wall. Turn the knob to the ignite position. Third step, hold your knob in. Fourth step, using a long tip lighter, light near the pilot light and you'll see the flame start burning. Hold this for 10 seconds. And once your flame stays on, release the knob and turn it to the on position.